All right, so I made a list of some of the items that me and my sister packed. So one thing that I actually enjoyed about going to the NASCAR races is the fact that you can pack your own cooler. Sometimes the events can run kind of long, so you might expect a race to actually be 2 hours, but there might be some sort of delay. So it's nice that you can pack your own food, and it makes it a little better for families because sometimes eating stadium food can add up really quick, and you don't want to sit there and eat all that grease. So make sure that you pack a soft cooler and look up the stadium dimensions. Some stadiums they have different rules in regards to what type of cooler that you can bring in. So luckily we had a nice soft cooler. Be sure to pack seat cushions, those without the arms, because the arms take up too much space. The seat cushions definitely help with how hard the stadium seats are. Water, we packed extra water, and we also were able to bring cups in. You are not able to bring in open containers of alcohol, and you're also not able to bring in alcohol into the stadium. You can buy it while you're there, but you cannot bring it in. Be sure to bring fans, neck fans, depending upon what season that you're in. Since it is outdoor, since it's we went to the summer night race, it was a lot better than going during the day because the overcast. However, it was still pretty hot, and those fans came in handy. A poncho. It did rain while we were there. Possibly a book bag. Me and my sister we brought purses in, but considering we were carrying cushions and a cooler, it would have been more beneficial to have a book bag to put some of those seat cushions in. A lot of people were carrying book bags, something I did notice. Um, a headset. They do sell headsets, but I do want to get some off Amazon that connect to the radio, so that way you know what's going on, what the radio engineers are saying during the race. Sunscreen. You are right in the sun. Binoculars, depending upon where you're sitting. The first race me and my sister went to, we were kind of close, so we didn't really need binoculars. We were able to see everything pretty close. But the second race that we went to, we were kind of far away. So I saw one person with binoculars. We can still see everything with the race, but certain areas were kind of obstructed in view. So next time we go, definitely get some binoculars. A visor to block out the sunlight, binoculars, soda and slushies. So they did have a slushie stand while there. However, it was pretty crowded. So on our Saturday race, we just packed soda, but on our Sunday race, we made slushies at home. We brought it in. What else? Water. Bring lots of water. And just be an expectation that early is not early enough. You probably will have to park a little far from the stadium. We live close to EchoPark Speedway, so we got there about an hour before the race. However, an hour was not early enough because they do so many fan events during the day. So next time, we'll probably come 2 hours early. We might go to some more fan fest. 90% of the people were pretty nice. One expectation I did not really have was the fact that I was going to have to crawl over people to get to my seat, but most people did not mind at all because they were all pretty packed in. And also, have the mindsets prepare for delays. The first race that me and my sister went to was in February, and we did not realize the race was delayed for about 45 minutes because they dried the water off the track. We're used to watching Formula One, and Formula One, they don't dry the water off the track, and they typically do race during heavy rains. But NASCAR, they do not. In fact, they pause the race and they'll wait it out until all the rain stops, which I kind of like for driver safety. But I thought it was super cool when they were drying the water off the track. Um, for yesterday's race on July 12th, we actually didn't stay for that. Since we had went to another race the day prior, we felt pretty satisfied. And I think that race started back at 11:45, and I just was not in the mood to back to be waiting super late at night. But overall, it was a great experience. Overall experience for a event, for a racing sporting event, summarizing the 4 races that I've been to this year, the two in February, the doubleheader that was on a Saturday, and then the Saturday race and the Sunday race. Overall, I'll give it about a 7 out of 10, only because the delays, some of the delays from Saturday from some of the racers crashing and them having to clear the track. And two, Raja Karuth, he got hit. He was in first place. He was going to win the race. And then he got hit and dropped to 11th place. Therefore, that's why it's 7 out of 10. He was supposed to win, but he did. And then also on Sunday, unfortunately, it rained. And in comparison to Formula One, which me and my sister are used to mostly watching, um, they wait out the rain and they also have to dry up the track. And so the rain kind of hit between 8:25 and 8:30. I love the way they cleared the stands to ensure safety. However, I wasn't gonna wait out that long for the rain to clear. I feel like if I had traveled far, I would have waited longer, but because we had already been to that Saturday race and we lived so close by, we decided we were not going to wait out the race and we were just going to watch the rest at home. However, by the time that we got home, took a shower, and ate some of the food that we had packed, the race still wasn't on, so we just went to bed and we'll just watch the rest of it later. But we were rooting for Bubba Wallace on Sunday. But overall, it was just kind of funny watching everybody run to their car. I've been stuck in the rain before, but just watching everybody just cracking up in the rain was absolutely hilarious and very memorable because you're soaking wet and you're just laughing. That is hilarious to me. I'm hoping for more diversity in the future for NASCAR. And I know that's something that they want as well, because that just brings more drivers and more fans. And with media like Cars got a lot of people into NASCAR, a lot of kids into NASCAR. Some of the younger drivers that you see now probably watch NASCAR. I know um, Raja Karuth, he actually watched Cars, and that's why he was into getting into NASCAR. So, which I thought was super cool and super cute, super adorable. But overall, can't wait to go to our next race. I was able to get merch. I cannot find the pen that I got on Sunday for Sunday's race, but this is a pen that I got on from February's race when we had went the doubleheader. Super cool. I love the fact that it has the date of the race on there. It's definitely a good keepsake. One day it's going to be worth a lot of money. But overall, definitely can't wait to go back. Um, I do know that I'll be wearing closed-toe shoes just in case I have to jog in the rain for next time. So let me know in the comment section if you're looking for, going to a NASCAR race or just going to a race in general. And let me know your favorite driver down below. And thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.